Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are doing well and good. In this video, we are going to talk about the third origin story of why Vishnu took avatar on earth. Narada and the lesson of Māyā. The celestial sage Narada wandered freely through the three worlds heaven, earth, and the realms beyond, carrying his vīṇā and singing the sacred name of Nārāyaṇa. Everywhere he traveled, he spread devotion to Lord Vishnu, reminding gods and mortals alike of the divine presence that sustains the universe. His love for Vishnu was deep and sincere, and his constant remembrance of the Lord filled him with great confidence in his spiritual understanding. Over time, however, a subtle thought began to take root in his mind, the quiet belief that he had risen beyond in the power of Māyā, the cosmic illusion that binds beings to the world. One day, Narada approached Lord Vishnu and spoke openly about this conviction. With the innocent certainty of one who believed he had conquered illusion, he said that while Maya might deceive gods and humans alike, it no longer had power over him. Vishnu listened with a gentle smile rather than correcting Narada with words. The Lord chose to teach him through experience. After a moment, Vishnu said calmly, Narada, I feel thirsty. Would you bring me some water from nearby river? Eager to serve his beloved Lord, Narada took his kamandala, his water pot, and immediately set off to fetch the water. When he reached the river bank, he noticed a small village nearby. As he walked towards it, he saw a young girl drawing water from the well. Their eyes met, and something unexpected stirred within him. Narada spoke with her, and what began as a simple conversation soon turned into warmth, affection, and then love. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, Narada forgot the task that had brought him there. He married the woman and settled in the village. Years passed as he built a life among its people. He worked in the fields, built a home, and became a respected member of the community. In time, he and his wife had children, and his days became filled with joys and burdens of family life. He loved with his children, shared the responsibilities of survival, and felt the deep attachment that grows from living side by side with those we love. What had once been the wandering sage of three worlds was now a husband, a father, and a villager. Immersed fully in the ordinary rhythms of human life, decades seems to pass. Then one year the rains came with terrifying force. The river swelled beyond its banks, and a violent flood swept across the land. Water surged through the village, destroying homes and carrying everything before it. Narada gathered his family and tried desperately to lead them to safety. He carried one child on his shoulders and another in his arms, while his wife struggled beside him in the raging waters. But the current was relentless. One by one, his children slipped from his grasp and were carried away by the flood. Finally, the torrent seized his wife as well, tearing her from his reach. Helpless and shattered, Narada watched everything he loved vanish before his eyes. In unbearable grief, he cried out, Nārāyaṇa. At that very instant, the entire scene vanished. The roaring flood disappeared, the village disappeared, his family disappeared. Narada found himself standing once again beside Lord Vishnu, exactly where he had been before leaving to fetch water. The river flowed peacefully nearby, and the water pot still hung from his hand. Vishnu looked at him with calm compassion and asked gently, Narada, where is the water I asked you to bring? You have been gone only a moment. The sage stood silent, trembling with realization. What had felt like an entire lifetime of love, struggle, and devastating loss had passed in only a single moment in the presence of the Lord. Seeing his bewilderment, Vishnu spoke softly, Narada, This is my Māyā. Even the wisest being can be touched by it. Though this power, the world, through this power, the world appears real, relationship takes hold of the heart, and beings forget their eternal nature. Only through humility and devotion can one see beyond its veil. In that moment, Narada understood the profound nature of Maya. It was not merely deception, but a divine power that makes existence feel completely real, the force that binds beings to relationships, responsibilities, and emotions so deeply that they forget the eternal truth beyond them. Humbled, Narada bowed before Vishnu, his pride dissolved, replaced by a deeper wisdom. From that day forward, he continued to wander through the worlds, singing the name of Narayan. But now his devotion carried a greater humility. He had learned that even the greatest sage can be touched by illusion, and that true understanding arises not from claiming victory over Maya, but from recognizing its power and remembering the divine beyond it. With that, we have covered our third story, and I hope you like it.